What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm talking about one from Intervision, which is the sister label to Severin Films, so you know it's going to be a good one. This one is Murderlust. This is the story of Steve Belmont. I don't know if he's related to the guy from Castlevania or not, but anyway, this dude is a youth counselor. He hates kids, he hates people, he hates life. He's got a college degree. He hates that he's working at this job. He feels like, it's beneath him. He just has a lot of inner rage, and he keeps it pretty much pinned in pretty well most of the time. But then he also kind of lets some steam off every once in a while by murdering women. That's, everybody's got a vice. Mr. Belmont, that's what he does. He murders women. And the movie just kind of follows, a day in the life of him, just like what this guy does. Eventually, he ends up having kind of a romantic connection to a woman, and that becomes a big point of conflict in the movie is, can he kind of turn things around and maybe have a normal life? I don't know why you would want him to, but anyway, is he going to fall in love with this girl? Is he ever going to be able to get a hard on in a normal sexual situation? Just what's going to happen to this poor guy? I love this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. I rewatched it for this review, and I liked it even better the second time around. What's the guy's name? Eli Rich. Yeah, Eli Rich plays the main guy, and it's a really weird performance, but it's a lot of fun to watch. This is the kind of guy who will be like completely normal and having a normal conversation with you, and all of a sudden just explode into this huge rage, and it's just awesome to watch. I love the scene where he's talking to one of the students, and he just kind of, a trigger gets flipped, and he starts telling her she's just a whore. And then he has a lot of conversations like that with a lot of people, just exploding over nothing, going from like a genuine care for someone to basically being willing to murder them on the spot over like nothing. Oh my god, I love the conversations with the cousin over like towels and just nonsense. It's so ridiculous, but it's so great. I know some people, one thing that they will not like about this movie is for people that are looking for like a serious serial killer movie, because this movie does have a pretty serious tone, but it's so outlandish, and especially like his performance is so crazy and the dialogue is so ridiculous that like you can't take it seriously, even though it's got some pretty dark subject matter. But to me, that's a bonus. I would rather have that kind of just like complete lunacy than a serious drama about a serial killer. It doesn't have a lot of blood, and it doesn't have a lot of nudity. I think it has one topless scene and just a little bit of non-graphic blood, but it doesn't matter. I love sleaze and I love gore, but this movie is so epic even without it. I love crazy dialogue and dysfunction, and this movie has that just in spades. It's a fantastic movie. It's so just crazy. The DVD from Intervision has an audio commentary track, and then it also has a second movie, which is Project Nightmare, and I'll put a review up of it on its own. I will just say this Project Nightmare alone is worth the cost of this disc. I mean, this thing is under $10 on Amazon pretty often. Either movie would be worth it just on their own, but to get both of them for that price is an absolute steal. These are two just fantastic movies, but I don't want to get going on Project Nightmare because I could go on forever about that movie. But anyway, Murderlust is a fantastic movie if you like just bad, crazy, ridiculous movies. I highly recommend this disc. It is definitely worth it. If you like this review, make sure to check out my website, markfusion.com. You can read full write-ups about Murderlust and Project Nightmare, as well as a ton of other horror, cult, exploitation, video games, TV shows, Lifetime movies, new theatrical releases, all kinds of stuff. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at markfusion. You can get exclusive content if you go to my Patreon. And the best way to help me out, though, is just to hit that sub button here on YouTube. That would really help me out. It's a huge help in building this channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. I won't have to explode into anger on people for no reason if I'm, getting those sub notifications. So thank you so much for watching these videos. I greatly appreciate it. Do not miss this one. This is one you need to see. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you soon.